I guess at times it kind of looked, oh boy, 21-20. What were your thoughts? I mean,
I was a little nervous. I got to admit that when they came right down the field and scored to go up 21-14, and we were getting nervous because we had seen that happen in the Niles game. So.
yeah. But what were your thoughts? I mean, they scored fourth. It was a fourth and goal situation, wasn't it? When they took the lead, 21-14. You guys had to come right back, and you responded big. Anything change? Anything? As thoughts? What did Coach have to say to you at that point?
Nothing, just stay calm and we can do this.
And did you feel like you had to make something happen as a quarterback?
I mean, not by myself. I have these guys helping me up front, but I felt like our offense had to do something.
Now, is that Mitchell came into the game? Then did you anything different in that aspect? Are you used to him being in there? Was it anything different than normal?
No, we were just running the same plays we've been running all night.
And your touchdown, can you kind of just describe it? Did you know it was going to maybe be a big play at the time?
Not at the time because the hole was there was someone in the hole, and I just bounced it out.
Yeah, you bounced outside.
It was open field, so I just ran.
You knew you had the flag once you were going. I mean, were you worried? You had somebody had an angle on you. I don't even know.
Oh, I was just running for my life.
Yeah. What did it feel like? You got in the end zone.
Felt great.
They picked you up, I believe, huh?
Yeah.
That was a big touchdown.
Yeah.
Big momentum for you to get back. Then you missed the extra point. How did it feel?
It was tough because we've seen that happen in the Niles game.
Yeah.
It was real tough.
Little flashback.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you? You guys happy with what you did so far? But now, oh boy, now we got to.
Yeah, that was when we kind of realized that the defense really needed to step up there and make a stop because we knew that was the game right there. The game was on the line.
Were you in on the touchdown run that got called back?
Yes, I was.
What were you
I was in the
thinking?
last
Did you
defensive
know? What were you thinking? Did you know it was a holding right away, or did you see the
Well,
flag?
we had saw the flag as he was running down the field.
So you at least.
Yeah, so we kind of knew that we have another chance.
You knew it was holding then right away.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah,
who
we
got
had known
held
it was
on that
against
play.
them. Yeah,
Okay.
we had known it was against them.
Okay, let's not do this again,
Right.
right? But you made him punt.
Yeah.
So you got the ball back. Now, how do you're a lineman? I was a lineman. 2 ways. How tough is that in the fourth quarter of a game like that?
Oh, you gotta find what you have left in the tank, but you just realize that this is the game is on the line at every series. So.
Now you're a junior, so you're still growing into your position. I mean, if you will, is it mentally? Is it what is your mindset? I mean, what's harder? What's
The experience, I actually started 5 games my freshman year.
Okay.
And I've started ever since. So the experience, really helps. I've been in an overtime game. We've been in close games since then. So it's not really a nervous feeling. It's just you kind of want to get back out and play the next play in the next series.
Are you guys? Did you guys grow up together?
Yes.
Yeah.
Played little league football?
Not little league football, but we were friends.
Friends. When did you guys become teammates?
Middle school.
Middle school, yeah.
7th grade?
Yeah.
Yep.
7th grade.
Did you even kind of think about senior year at that time?
No.
No.
No?
No.
No.
But when did the bond and that kind of friendship and that kind of goal start to develop for you guys?
I think my sophomore year and his freshman year.
Really?
Yeah, when he started 5 games.
Did you kind of think that you had something special, or?
Yeah.
I mean,
I think we kind of knew that it was the future.
Yeah.
He was going to be the quarterback the rest of the years, and we would be up front protecting him.
a lot of the kids still the same.
Yeah.
You guys played together, and now you guys are on the cusp of reaching your dreams now, huh?
Yeah.
You're a senior, so you don't have as much time as Tony over there. It makes it more. Is it more pressure on yourself, or are you just letting this season happen? What's your thoughts like right now?
I'm just letting the season happen. I'm just taking it game by game.
Are you proud of your guys so far? I mean, what do you feel like? I mean, what's the most? Is this a big deal for you right now, or is this another week 7 coming up here?
Just week 7.
Yeah.
We're just focused on that. We can't focus on what we've done in the past. We have to focus on now.
Do you remember you were a freshman, you were 8th grade, Struthers in the playoffs?
Yes.
Were you on the team in them?
Yeah, I played some special teams.
Okay. Do you have any good memories of that game or bad memories that are motivating you right now? It just, but you learn what it's like to lose a big game
Yes.
like that.
Yes.
Could be a big help for you in the postseason. Well, going back to the game now, you guys 21-20, you hold them, you get the ball back. Willie starts getting some big gains. I'm worrying he's going to fumble the ball. They tried to strip it from him.
Yeah.
I mean, just got to start worrying about everything, right? Because anything could happen, and then your season, the game's over, and it's going to impact your season. But you get down. What was your thoughts? 1st and goal at the 5.
mean, I thought we were in business there. You know, we had the clock running. I think we knew that we had a game plan to run out the clock for a while, and then 4th and goal, our backs, you know, were against the wall, and we had to get it in because that was the game.
Did you? I heard somebody yelling, "Kick it." There were guys yelling, "Kick it." Yes, maybe,
There were
possibly.
people
I don't want
in
to
the
know names or
stands.
nothing.
There were
But
people
so
in
was
the
there
stands.
uncertainty maybe in there?
There was uncertainty,
Or
but
you
I
just-
think everybody on the offensive line knew that we could get this in.
You guys
with
wanted
one
to go.
last try.
Did you
Yeah.
say let's do it?
Yeah, we wanted to go.
Did you? Were you thinking of 21-20 again? I mean,
I-
or did you just eliminate that? Right?
I think that was one of the things a lot that was in the back of people's minds, but we didn't really talk. You know, nobody really brings that up.
It would have been easy to kick it, maybe, and then but then you still got to play defense, like Coach said. This kind of sealed the deal for you now. Were you excited? Come on now.
Oh, very.
When you scored, I mean,
Yeah.
you knew you had it in the bag.
Yeah.
How important is this right now? This stretch to you? Put it into words, AJ. You're a senior. This is your only chance here, Struthers. You guys, like I said, maybe this is something you've really been thinking about for a couple years now. You know, what are you thinking every week when you go to practice?
You know, I'm just taking one day at a time. You know, trying not to leave everything out on the field.
I think the momentum that we're riding right now is really good. The community has been really supportive. You know, they're making it out to the games. There were a ton of people at the Poland game. You know, just to rally around us. I think it's really special what's happening right now.
So you came away with the big victory. You played Campbell. That's a rival game. It's hard for you guys to just say it's a victory, but do you get over? Can you overlook them at all? Is this maybe a trap game for you, or you got Hubbard after that, and they're 5-1, or it's
Right.
a competitive game there. What's your thoughts on the Campbell situation?
They're tough, very tough. They play hard and they fly to the football, and they have some very good athletes.
I think it's important because, they're going to come out. This is a huge game for them. If they win, that could propel them into the playoffs. So I think we have to match, the level that they're going to play at.
Do you guys think about playoffs much? Be honest.
I mean, every so often, yeah, but we're just trying to take it one game at a time, 1 week at a time.
It would be neat in your senior year.
Yeah.
Yeah?
It'd be something special.
And how about you?
Yeah, I'm really proud of the senior class. They've really taken leadership of this team, and we're hoping they can lead us into the playoffs and lead us into a deep run.
Is your team close? Are you guys close?
Very.
Yeah.
You said you do a lot of stuff together, and so it'd be kind of really a neat end to your senior season.
Yeah.
Possibly Cardinal Mooney again in the playoffs.
We'll play whoever they give us.
Yeah. Do you think about being a state champ, or is is that the dream?
Definitely, yeah.
It's
The
a
dream.
I think that's everyone's dream who
Yeah.
plays high school football.
So you got to just keep playing hard, right?
Yep.
Great. Let's take it individually here now. AJ, you've had a great season. You've kind of lived up to expectations. Did you realize the expectations that were on your shoulders starting the year?
I try not to think about that too much and just go out and do what I can do.
But you knew you had to be big on this team this year.
Yeah.
How did you approach? What was your approach going into the season?
Just like every other season, go out there and do me.
Does that mean offense, defense, everything?
Whatever the team needs me to do.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Sell popcorn as well.
Yeah.
Anything.
If they needed me to, I would.
Are you happy with your year individually?
Very.
You've done a lot. Were you happy with how things are going? I mean, obviously, how excited are you to be in this point right now? I'm just trying to get a little bit of an idea of how you're feeling at this particular point.
I'm excited, but I couldn't do it without the guys up front.
You don't like to take a lot of credit for yourself. And how about yourself? You're just a junior.
Yeah.
You're looking at these seniors. Want to send them out in a big way?
Yeah, everybody's really connected to the senior class. Everybody's rallied around them, and everybody just wants to see them go out, the way they deserve because they put the work in. And I think it's important to us to see them go out that way.
I'm sure you'd like to see for the community in the city of Struthers as well, huh?
Yeah.
They've been waiting.
Yeah, it's been. It's college-wise. You committed to Kent State. Why did you do that?
It's just a great place. Coach Haynes is awesome.
Or how firm? Are you still being recruited? Let's go that way.
I'm still being recruited a little bit, yes.
Are you taking calls? Are you talking to people? Are you are you playing football right now?
Playing football, I just get most of the stuff in the mail, so I haven't really talked to anyone
No.
other than Kent.
Would you say you're 100% committed to Kent?
Yes.
Could anything happen differently?
I'm not too sure. I love Kent.
So if you end up at Kent, everything's all good.
Yep.
And you'll play defense?
Yes.
Any preference?
No, wherever they need me.
Safety?
Wherever
Could
they
you
need
be a
me.
linebacker, people say?
I could be a linebacker if they
Well,
needed me
could
to.
you see yourself being a linebacker? You're a quarterback. Do you see that?
Yeah, definitely.
You have that mentality? You're okay on defense?
Yes.
Would you miss offense at all?
I mean, a little bit, but
What if they said play receiver?
I could do that.
You could do whatever.
Wherever they need me to
Wherever
play.
they, you're good. Would you punt?
I would punt.
You do anything?
Yes.
Well, best of luck to you. Now, what's your? You got another year? Are you
Yeah,
you
got
hoping
another year,
things happening yet for you? Getting letters? Getting anything exciting?
Yeah, just starting the recruiting process right now.
You want to play college football?
Yeah,
What's your height and weight?
6'2", 280.
So you're like right on that.
Yeah, right
Give me
on
another
the line.
inch, and you'd
Yeah,
be a little
right.
bit. But so anywhere right now, you're okay.
Yeah, really interested in an academic school.
Okay.
I think that's one of the things that's really important to me. A career option, is really important to me for my future.
Well, great. Well, best of luck to you guys the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Wish you well. Your community's hoping you guys do well, I'm sure, and it would be a good story to see you guys have some success
Thank you.
the rest of the year. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we'll have more for you from Kelly's Bar in Youngstown, Ohio, with Yards After Contact.
When you need good quality entertainment for your wedding, private party, or other event, give MVP Entertainment a call at 330-942-2424. We provide quality sound and lighting at great prices. If you'd like to see what we do, check us out at Kelly's Bar at 1597 Mahoning Avenue on Tuesday nights at 7 o'clock, or Quaker Steak and Lube in Boardman on Route 224 on Thursdays at 8 o'clock. That's MVP Entertainment, 330-942-2424.
And welcome back to Kelly's Bar. This is Yards After Contact, and I happen to find somebody just doing something at
Random
Kelly's
one.
Bar.
Random.
A random character. Coach Ryan Williams, how are you today?
Always good to see you, Gare.
And my man Todd Thorne, you've seen him, heard him, all kind of things. A radio personality in the area, among other things, among other talents that you possess.
Absolutely.
Welcome to our show, Todd. Glad that
Thanks,
you could
Gary.
be here. And how are things going for you right now?
Things are great, man. I'll tell you, the football world's rolling right along. We talk about on the radio all the time. It's the fastest 10 weeks of the year. I mean, you literally get out there week one.
It's week
ready
7
to go.
already.
It's already week 7, and we're flying through it. Seen a bunch of schools. And we'll talk about it as we go. But my favorites are the lower level schools. I love going to those places and seeing those. Crestviews, Columbiana, South Ranges, Mineral Ridge. It doesn't matter. McDonald's. Those small stadiums and groups of people. That's like the places I love to go and do games from, and get to see all those guys. Whereas I know you would much rather be at that Division I game and seeing those highlight elite athletes, which is a great thing because we do need that.
Well, I jokingly referred you to Coach Ryan Williams, but you guys both have the thing
yeah.
going on.
Yeah, when we saw each other that first game when they played Howland, first thing he said.
Did you know he was growing it?
Oh yeah, I saw
Oh,
him growing
okay,
it for a while, but
okay.
mine grew different. I started with the goat, and then I brought everything in. So
Okay.
I got the advantage on him too. I'm a little bit older than him. Actually, we worked together for a couple of years, so
Okay.
I've known Ryan for a long time.
Well,
Good guy.
explain the look, just in general.
The looks it's just the I got a new job and I don't have to deal with the public every day, so I could do what I want. Look, how's that? Is that fair enough?
Was that what it
That's
is when people
That's
let it
man.
go? They just
for a lot of years I was in the public eye and I had to do a lot of things with the public, so I had to be clean. Now I don't have to. I can do what I need and do what I want.
Is it an irritant at all?
No, not at all.
You
Not
don't
at all.
notice it after?
A little bit extra food in there sometimes, but other than that, everything's good.
And any plans? Is that the look now?
Oh no, I got plans. It's gonna go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll see it later.
Are
I'll get
you-
on another show later, and you'll be able to see the whole thing, the finished product.
So we'll be thinking you're from Monroe, Louisiana, pretty
Close. It
soon.
won't be Duck Dynasty, but it'll be close. Definitely have plans for it, Gary.
Do you get a lot of good comments on it?
Absolutely.
It looks
Absolutely
great on you. You're one of those guys that I have to
Hey.
admit it does look good on
I had
you.
a friend of mine. We were at a place, and she took a picture real quick and sent it online to this place called Badass Beer Company, and the beard company actually sent me T-shirts and beard wax and other things because it was a cool look. So it's just part of what I do and have fun with. That's all.
Wonderful. And that's one thing you can count on, having fun, hearing you on the broadcast.
Oh.
You and Jim are your main group, right?
Love it, man. Jimmy and I, we've been together now. Actually, this is our 9th year, 10th year.
Is it really?
So
1390 is your main station?
1390. iHeartMedia, 1390, the Sports Animal. So we've been doing it there together in the booth. It's been, I believe, this is our 6th year because we had Sean McCune along with us for a while. Now we have Bob Gavalier as our sideline guy. But you know what? There's nothing better than getting with Jim Evans and hearing his isms. I mean, Jim Evanisms are just some of the funniest things ever. And if you follow Jim, it's about current events. It's about what happened that week, and at some point in time, Jim's going to slip in something that happened that week in the news media, and it's always a blast to hear him say stuff.
So does he ever lose any loose change on the floor at all?
Yeah,
by
always. He
chance?
always brings up the loose change. It's a funny one. He'll drop in the loose change. But I think my favorite ever was we're at Twinsburg Stadium, and
Okay.
it was Canfield versus, I want to say it was Streetsboro, but I'm not sure who they were playing that night. And Angelo Barbero.
That's a cold night. I was
Oh, it
there.
was freezing. Remember the
Yes.
ice on the seats and everything?
Freezing.
And all you hear is Jim. Barbero breaks free for a 60 or 70-yard touchdown run. And as he's running, all you hear him say is, "Iceberg, dead ahead." That's just a Jim Evans. I mean, that's something that you expect from him.
That sounded good.
Raining at Boardman High School Stadium one night. It was absolutely a downpour. I'm hiding underneath their blow-up little thing where the team runs out. I'm hiding under there, so I'm not getting wet because I was the sideline guy at the time. And all of a sudden, one of the running backs rips off a 35-yard run or so, and he's going for a touchdown, and all you hear him yell. I mean, it is pouring to a point where all you saw was he's just yelling, "No wake zone." It's Jim. That's Jim. I mean, he comes up with whatever comes off the top of his head. So it's a lot of fun, and it's great to give back to people and kids. I mean, I coached baseball for 22 years, so baseball was my love. Football is what I played and how I grew up, being a West Sider and being a Cheney guy. But being able to give back and have some fun with it, it's just great. I mean, just being able to explain the game to people, and he sets the table, and then I just give a little bit of exactly what they say, a little color, and have fun with it.
How did you two hook up? How did that work? What?
Complete accident. I was at work one day at a new job over in Girard, and next thing you know, Jim Campbell came in to pick up some Team of the Week shirts, and Jim said, "Hey, we might be looking for a guy. Would you be interested?" Totally off the blue. Kind of, how do I say, a hiccup in his sneeze, and I was there. So, been there ever since.
And you love football, so that
Love
helps.
football. Love football. Love seeing the kids. I love following them just like you do. Like I said, I like some of the lower level venues, but I love seeing the higher level kids play. Absolutely, no doubt.
Any old time football memories for you that you?
Probably one of my greatest memories of my life would be probably my freshman year. We're in simple drills, and Coach Mady come up and said, "Hey, let's see what this Thorn kid has." And I'm sitting there and, blocking plays on the card, because you remember scout team, you always had the cards up, and the card was just a simple block. And all of a sudden, he goes, "No, let's really see." And they flipped the card to a drag. I was a tight end. And when you're a freshman, first of all, not a lot of people realize, but our middle linebacker was Jerry Osowski.
Nice.
Okay, so as a freshman, instead of making that move to the middle as you learn older in life, I went 5 yards down the field, put on the left-hand turn signal, and cut across the middle. The ball was thrown about 10 feet high. I went up with both hands, grabbed this ball. Somehow, miraculously, I catch the ball. I get a shoulder